Hey there folks, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Vesperia. I'm the MysteriousJG. Last time we won the game, and then I had a really long, Academy Award acceptance speech where I thanked everybody I could think of. And I almost certainly forgot somebody. So, hey, if I forgot you, I'm sorry. Yeah, there are probably people who commented early on and lost the thread that I didn't thank. Mostly the people who I'd seen commenting recently I remember to thank, but there's probably at least somebody who I totally forgot about. But we won the game, so now we appear here, and oh.
Hey Rita, take a look at this.
And she opens up her dress.
Oh, the collector's book. Let's see. You've done well to get this much. You even got the little differences between weapons.
Whoppets.
I did it! Well, Rita, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna eat your words?
Or are you gonna eat my...
You know that's just a figure of speech, right? And besides... Besides? You've done extremely well, but you still have some left to go. I can still think of a few items that aren't in here.
Yeah, we're not gonna get 100% on this, by the way.
If there are more items you know about, please feel free to write them in. You idiot. It's for your own good. Besides, there's only a little left. Keep it up.
Why is Yuri even here?
I'll do my best.
Is this really for Estelle's own good?
So I think we're here because we can still fight Duke, which I don't want to do. But, yeah, so the post-game, I was like, let's go to different cities and see if there's new dialogue. No, there won't be, because in this, the post-game works like... Well, let's do an angel bottle here. Or, oh, hey, we got a couple of these that I didn't use. Yeah, don't care. What is it? Holy bottle. Yeah, never mind about seeing, like, post-game stuff along the lines of, oh, the world is saved, thank you guys, you are the bestest. Which I always thought was an interesting part of some of the Ultimate games. They would actually, the citizens and, like, the regular towns would actually remember the Avatar and that you had previously saved the world. And would treat you like a hero, and then other challenges would arise. And the nature of the Avatar was that you couldn't take advantage of the fact that people adored you. But anyway. Yeah, so never mind what I said. We'll just go into one town real quick, but I'm thinking the world is still... Does that white represent the world being saved? The Autophagos destroyed this city of blossoms allure. We're all going to die. How nice to feel. Forget all my trouble and look at the beautiful blossoms. I'm not gonna bother to check in with you, but... The Tree of Allure is mighty indeed, but it cannot solve my problems for me. I'm waiting for someone else to comment on the Autophagos deal. Oh, hey! We missed something. Or, maybe this is the guy we're supposed to talk to. And Dragon didn't... Ah, yes, this is for you. Oh, is this the costume for Rita? But this is a mage's battle... Oh, yeah, we did get it. Okay, so the Seeker's costume for Rita. I guess we're getting it now. This was tailored just for you. But why? Why me? Well, we thought you were just a kid before, but you can see you really know your stuff. Well, not really, but... Yes, you're the pride and joy of Aspio. But really? Well, Aspio doesn't even exist now. What is this? It's not like you to get all emotional. Ta-ta-ta. Well, there you go. Good luck. Wow. And Estelle congratulates Rita, and Rita smacks her. Rita, hurry and try it on. Well, there you go, folks. That's one of the things I did not think we'd be seeing. It's kind of lame. It's not even close to my favorite costume. Well, what am I saying? I don't really have a favorite costume for Rita. She had that one kind of... The one she got when she earned her CPA, it was the kind of gothy one. Looked... I don't know. Not horrible. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Looks great on you. Really? You think so? Those robes are the sign of a true researcher. More than that, they're a sign of an accomplished researcher. That's perfect for you, yeah. Yeah, whatever. Whatevs. I still have a long way to go with my research. There's still so much to learn. That's the spirit, right? You can study and study, and there'll always be something left to learn about the world. Learn in the world of magic. There are so many mysteries, like an onion, peeling off one layer to reveal another. So you're going to keep those clothes? Yeah, with pleasure. It makes me stand tall and proud when I'm wearing them. And erect. Sorry. I don't know what it is. He. It makes me feel like I can churn out idea after idea with this. Good luck, Rita. I think I've begun to understand why everyone calls Rita a weirdo. I don't know why that suddenly makes... Yeah, whatever. Oh, and she's got magic power boost. Is that, like, because she's the Seeker? She's the Finder of Lost Loves. Maybe that gives her resistance attributes, or maybe that's her armor. But yeah, there you go. So, I suppose we should shop anyway. So, what have we established here? A, Draki, whom I just got done thanking profusely in the last video. Fuck us over, man. She didn't tell us to talk to that specific person. We were just supposed to get a scene in Ospio. Or, yeah, I figured we just went to Halor, excuse me, and we got the scene. So yeah, we did that. We should be able to get Estelle's nurse costume, too. The big missing piece for that is that we need to heal more, which I think means we need to go spam the... Oh, you know what, though? We're really short on limit bottles, which is a big pain in the butt to get. Oh, no, it's not. We got shitloads of the items you used to make them. Although we're going to be really short on flare stones by the time this is done. So oh, God. I almost said I can go farm more flare stones. Like, no, JG, you just don't fucking use lots of limit bottles in the post-game. That's what you do. Aldevides, Fragment of Hyper-Resonance. So I could make more of those, but there's something that they come from. Something else that you need those for, so forget it. Everything else that you can buy, I'm just going to buy until we're max. I don't care about apple horn shells, though. They keep using those, and I want them to use something better. That's life bottles we need more of. Actually, everything else we're probably fine on. Magic lenses, yeah. Thank you, come on, good. Yeah, so there's not a whole lot of point in us running around from town to town seeing new and exciting, you won the game dialogue, because there won't be any, because they don't do a true post-game where it's set after the story's done. They do you can go back and keep fighting from the last save point. Nevertheless, there are things that can only be done after you've beaten the game. Who are you? You are some dude, so whatever. I am curious, though. From what I heard, once you win the game, aha! This is what I was wondering about. The Fell Arms, the power of them is only unlocked after you defeat level 3 Duke, because that plot event is when their power is unlocked. And what I read is that, oh, in New Game Plus you can use them and they're totally badass. And I was thinking, but doesn't that mean you should be able to use them in post-game? And the answer would appear to be yes. So that is going to make that post-game dungeon a breeze, I would think. That being said, let's finish learning High Ability Plus. But anybody who's not oh, for a second I thought Green Dragon Crescent Blade was her ultimate thingy, just because his name was long. But let's go ahead and give anybody who isn't currently learning something useful their Fell Arm. Where's your Fell Arm, dear? Dark Crystal. Neat name, but that's not your Fell Arm. I was thinking maybe it would teach her a new ability, and that would be the easiest way to recognize it, but I'm just looking for something that boosts her stats. That's odd. A demonic spear named after the Witch of Drought. A single swing can turn an ocean and... It doesn't give her the kind of crazy boost that Yuri's did. But I think that is it, the demonic spear. Well, there's nothing that gives her higher attack. Well, but that makes sense, though, because I read some... Oh, man, were you using the Hunter's Monocle during the final boss fight? My bad. No wonder your ass kept getting killed. That was not a good thing to have equipped during a boss fight. Yeah, but the more enemies you kill, the more powerful a weapon gets. So Yuri, I'm sure, has way more kills than any other character. Because A, he's always in your party, and B, he's the guy I've been controlling. So you also have new things you should be learning. But, just curious. I don't think we even looked at Perfect Green. Well, we never learned its skills either. What the hell am I doing learning new skills for these weapons? Who gives a shit? It's the end game. It's time to be done with this game. So we'll give everybody their fell arms. It doesn't make a lick of sense not to do that. I'm not trying to learn every skill in the game. I think if there's anything to be unlocked by learning a certain number of skills, I've already got it. Because there's just a few left to do. But yeah, for the other characters, a sword made of mercury allowing its owner to transform its shape into any shape he or she... That might be hers? But usually there's something about it being demonic and evil. I guess I'll just, again, I'll look for the thing that has the highest stats. Energy Wand was what she'd been using a lot of the time. You two are learning stuff that I don't really care about now that we've won the game. Like, I think the fell arms are going to be the thing to be using in this post-game dungeon. Oh, poor kid. He's earned so few kills that his fell arm isn't even that good for him anymore. It somehow gives you courage. Wow, I can't even tell. Wrathbringer, brings its hit points down, does bring everything else up. Oh, his magic attack, particularly. I mean, who gives a shit? Carol doesn't have magic, but at least it establishes, okay, at least I know that's his fell arm, because that's what they do. They boost your physical and magical attack. Endless Shot might actually be useful. Yeah, but I'm not actually going to use it. It's one of those manually controlled ones. I'm not using any of the anything manual control, I'm probably not using on anybody except Yuri at this point. It's not impossible. I could do 200-man melee with more characters than just Yuri, but I don't think I will, so. And Raven might actually have, it's just possible that his fell arm, he's killed so few characters. Yeah, demonic bow with the power of a windstorm. The arrows create a vacuum to strike the enemies like a blade. Gale Spreader may... No, this is a demonic bow too. So just having the word demonic in the name does not automatically mean... A legendary bow that can shoot through the sky. Oh, here's his. And... a bow with 2 virtues and 2 hearts. There's nothing I can't... Infernal Angel... From the name, Infernal, Wrathbringer, Soulblade. Yeah, that was actually his, And he's killed so few characters that his fell arm isn't his most powerful weapon. Because its base stats are shit, and the more characters you kill, the more it increases. Which means they have the potential to be the most powerful, but he's killed so few that it isn't. And Rapide, the same might be true for Rapide. But these are not the characters I'm planning. Grilled chicken. These are not the characters for whom I'm expecting huge post-game things. Blade of Sin, Susano. Yeah. So everybody, I think, has their... except for, we might as well give you yours as well. Because in theory, it'll get better as you use it. But yeah, the fell arms, the power of the fell arms is unlocked, and that means radically different things for different characters. For Yuri, you can see that it means he has, like, 3 times the attack, and not that the magical attack stat matters for him, 10 times the magic attack he would have using Titus's best weapon from Final Fantasy X. So there we go. Yeah, he's about to level up again, too. Level up, bitches. Denobula. An inn named after the home planet of that guy from Star Trek Enterprise. Okay, he doesn't give a shit. We need to run away and get more... I don't remember what it was, and whatever. I forget. I don't know what it was. He wants us to use lots of items. He wants us to get lots of grade. Whatever it was, I don't care. Okay, so yeah. These are things I was not sure how they were going to work, and we have learned. The Fell Arms are unlocked, which should make the post-game dungeon even more of a cakewalk. I don't know how much of a cakewalk I'm expecting it to be, but everything I'd read suggested that patience is probably more important than being way better at the game than I am, because I believe that the final boss of that dungeon, Draki did not seem to fear the final boss of the post-game dungeon as much as she feared level 3 Duke, whom we managed, we used quite a few healing items to get past level 3 Duke, but we got it done on one attempt. So now we'll actually get back to the FAQ and things that Draki wants to do. For one thing, if it weren't for the fact that we missed a couple of one-time only enemies, the first time I know that it happened, it may have happened earlier than this, there was a boss fight in the Weezand of Kados, of all places, where there were bat sidekicks to the main bat boss, but they were different from the bats that show up elsewhere in the cave, and I didn't realize that till it was too late, and we didn't scan them. So we'll never get the full we'll never get the full monster book unless I do a New Game Plus all the way through, and I'm not going to do that. I guess it's possible we can end up getting all the items, but whatever. That will unlock an extra scene. But yeah, at this point, you still can't have all the monsters because the ones that are left, Draki's telling us, are in the 200-man melee and in the post-game dungeon, which we'll be getting to soon. But first I want to look at the couple of little things that Draki says we can do in Ornion. As the last city to be unlocked in the game, it's the Land of Hope. It symbolizes a unified world where the guilds and the Empire work together. Because despite being called the Empire and being part of a fantasy game, the Empire in this game, it seems like they do intend for it to go on as a positive kind of force. So let's do like one or two little things here. We got to go into headquarters and talk to oh. No, he's not in headquarters. If you completed all the secret missions, we should be able to have a scene with Flynn. So, if I missed one and forgot about it, this is where we find out. And I'll be kind of pissed, actually, if that is the case.
Actually, Yoder, I have a favor to ask of you. Could you man up if you're going to leave the Empire at all?
Is this about the orphanage in Torum Harbor?
Yes. Did you happen to hear it from my master?
Master! I looked at the say, and I just... Indeed, he visited not long ago, and we spoke a bit. After some further investigation, I've received reports that the disasters have made orphans of children in several other cities.
Yes, after thorough investigation, he's learned that there are such things as orphans in major cities.
We discussed the problem, and it's been decided that a portion of the salaries of council members and Imperial Knights will be given to those cities as relief money for the orphans.
Well, that's a good way to get yourself deposed as Emperor in a hurry. Like, the council members and the Imperial Knights, who are, other than the common people, those are probably the two most important things keeping you in power. The Imperial Knights are arguably more important to keeping you in power than the common people are, and you're going to tax them directly. Yeah. Don't know about this Yoder guy's long-term potential as leader.
This includes the orphanage in Torum Harbor, of course.
Have all of the council and Imperial Knights agreed to that?
Only the council members and the knights who voice their assent will be required to give part of their salaries to the fund.
Oh. Well, okay. So you're biting the bullet and agreeing with this plan to make yourself look better. Is that it? Huh?
The council and the Imperial Knights are in heated competition with each other, too. This kid is shrewder than he looks.
He's asking for them to volunteer. Whatever. I have thoughts from my own personal professional experience on this is strictly voluntary, but if you don't do it, you're politically fucked. That's a real thing that happens in the world of business, and yeah.
That was never my intention, though it may seem that way to some. Come to think of it, Estelle, there's something that I wanted to give you. I wanted to give you the honor of referring to you by your actual name, instead of Estelle.
Something for me?
Yeah, and he unzips his trousers. Oh, hey, it's another Sailor Moon wand.
That's the proof of Vice Emperorship, the blue crystal rod.
That's pretty femmy to be the proof of Vice Emperorship. Shouldn't that be the proof of Vice Empressship? And what the fuck's a Vice Emperor? Are they like the tie-breaking vote in the Senate? The proof of Vice Emperorship? What's a Vice Emperor?
The Vice Emperor serves the Empire's second in command and has a level of authority very close to that of the Emperor himself.
Unless you're Dick Cheney, then you're more powerful than the actual Emperor.
The blue crystal rod is an honored treasure of the Imperial family, though Dane Nomos is more so. But the Vice Emperorship is only a temporary position and isn't actually an official appointment.
In a time like this, we could really use someone else to help support the Empire. I need your help, Estelle. Will you grant me this favor?
No, I'm too busy writing children's stories. I'm working on a new version of Pippi Longstocking, but I have to continue traveling with all of my friends.
We don't have to do that. I mean, you're welcome to. You don't have to.
No, I don't have to. I want to.
Thank you.
Yes, I understand. Take the fucking rod anyway. You wouldn't be confined to the Imperial throne, but rather you could travel to places all over around the world.
All over around the world?
And help me by advising me of what you see.
I don't see any reason not to do it. Take the fucking rod, Estelle. Let's get on with the next plot scene.
I'm not sure that what it would involve, but if you can keep traveling together with us, it sounds good, I think.
Then I'd be glad to help.
Thank you very much. You will be my spy amongst the common folk. The blue crystal rod is evil's bane. May it serve you well in your journey.
And she does a transformation sequence where she dances around and glows and has ribbons and shit and holds up the thing at the end and it's, you know. Obtained BC rod. Obtained DC cab.
You will make an excellent lieutenant. I'm quite sure of it. Now you are tied forever to my authority.
Just curious, is it better than this thing? I mean, Draki describes it as her best weapon, but I assume she means other than the whatchamacallit, fell arm. And indeed, it teaches a skill we already happen to have, and its stats would be better than most of our other stuff, but not the fell arm. And there's another scene.
The Imperial family and the guilds. Estelle standing with both of them is gonna change.
To be really crappy
in the future. If Estelle doesn't change that much.
I doubt I'll change.
She doesn't start
as long as
putting
I keep
out.
the memories I have right now. But I'd like to continue this journey with you until the end.
Don't worry.
What's
I can
the
just
end?
sneak you out of the castle again, like I did when we first met.
Yeah, and this time I'll tag along and help with the lock picking.
Thank you, both of you. But crime is a very bad thing.
Carol, never leave
We'll
my
have to go
side,
through the
because
front
if you
like
do,
decent
Yuri will
visitors
probably try to
won't
get
be
fresh.
The front door really isn't my style. Man, do we really have to do that?
Yes,
Estelle,
please
I
do.
want to be your backdoor man. Front door isn't his style, folks. He wants to be Yuri's backdoor man. What could be wrong with that? It was just an innocent joke. Holding this town, something, JD doesn't care. He only talked to me because he thought maybe I would trigger a scene. That seems to just randomly happen. There we go. I think this means I got all the secret missions. Maybe not. You came a long way, baby, to get where you got to today. Well, fuck, man. Okay. Go to speak to Flynn if you have completed all the secret missions for Yuri's True Night costume. You may have to leave town and re-enter to see it. I did. Exclamation point. Okay, so I'm not gonna panic. I keep wondering, did we miss one secret mission early on and then I didn't realize it? And because honestly, if I'd known that I'd missed a secret mission, I would have skipped that one with Jaeger. I mean, there was a serious sense of fuck it with that secret mission for me. I'm sorry. So to get Estelle's nurse costume would involve doing a better job than I've done in the past. And I don't want to get into off-screening, but like off-screening, just something like spamming healing arts for a couple of minutes, I can handle. Here we go. I've been hearing rumors that you're even stronger than ever. Feels kind of funny hearing a compliment like that from you. Total puss. Even His Highness Yoder has been praising your deeds. He's been saying that he wishes to give you the title of Free Paladin. FreePaladin.com is where you can go to get your free paladin. Man, that little prince sure is a pain in the neck. How does that ass? But I see you haven't learned any manners in your travels. Tell him not to be so liberal in handing out titles to someone like me. But I wouldn't mind being called Duke, except that's a name and not a title in this world. It's beneath his dignity as a candidate to the throne. I thought he won the throne. I thought that was a thing that happened. I thought you might say something like that. You did. Yes, but I have to agree with his desire to honor you for what you've done. Even you should be able to understand that, Yuri, and you're thick as 2 planks. You're dumber than a sack of hammers. And that is your new title. Ha! I mean, ha. When you put it that way, I guess I have to admit, I see where you're coming from. I forget to make Yuri... I make Yuri talk like kind of a normal guy. I keep forgetting that his actual voice is that of Dart. Even though Dart's voice kind of came from Maxim, I feel more like it was established by Dart. Because while Maxim talked like this, Dart actually would say, I'm Dart. Yeah, Maxim, if you want to see more of Maxim, check out my LP, cheap plug here, of Lufia 2 Rise of Sinistrals. One of my favorite LPs in terms of goofy voice acting. If you want to see Dart, check out Boba the Vulture's LP. Let's watch Red play Legend of Dragoon. Fair warning, they don't finish the game, but there's a lot of fun in there before Peter Bad. You can always switch to another LP, of a less amusing LPer than Bobo or Red, to see the end of the game, if you want to. So you'll accept it? No, I appreciate the thought, but that's enough for me. Don't you think there's something wrong with me taking a title like that from the Empire? I can't quite put it into words, but it's not right. Again, I forgot to make him talk about that. So you won't accept it, then? Yeah, that's the long and the short of it. See you later.
Flynn, you have to give him a title. It's the only way to get him to stop carrying around that evil fell arm. I'm totally creeped out by its dark power. Help me!
And dogs are attracted by the high-pitched sound.
Princess Estelle.
Flynn, didn't you tell me that it's what's in someone's heart that makes them a knight?
Yeah, that's not in dispute here. What do you... Huh? Yes.
If what makes a knight is commitment to justice in his heart and his refusal to ignore evil deeds when he sees them, then Yuri is more of a knight than anyone else, title or not.
Well, what about me? I know this, but His Highness and I just want to go a step further and acknowledge it officially. No.
We can acknowledge it in our hearts, isn't that enough?
Perhaps, but... Wait, does this... This whole thing is like me not getting a title, Yuri not getting a title. He's going to get a title at the end, in the menu screens, whether he likes it or not, I'm sure.
If you could at least give him this, it's a new costume.
This is an official uniform.
From His Highness Yoder, he asked that Yuri wear it to the ordination ceremony. Please, at least give this to Yuri as a symbol of Yoder's and my thanks for what he's done. We feel like he could have saved the world, except that we've decided that somehow this game has decided the post-game does not involve you having saved the world.
And what if Yuri refuses to take it?
Well, then you can wear it. Then shove it in his bag so he's not looking. He'll never give back a free outfit.
It'll get all wrinkled just like that.
Hee hee hee.
Then that's Yuri's problem.
Hee hee, yes, alright, I'll take it for you. Thank you, Flynn.
I wish you'd take it from me, but okay. A knight in the heart, eh?
Yuri earned the True Knight title. Nice. Alright, so that's another title, and I think another costume. I think that was the point. Where is it? The True Knight, they called it. Wow, he looks pretty lame, actually. Kinda... I think it's the ponytail that's bothering me about it, but whatever. We'll try it out for a little while. Okay, so to get Estelle's costume, I think I need to spam more healing. So that's pretty much what Draki the Dork has for us to do at this point before we go to the post-game dungeon. So let's get Estelle in control of the party. Let's set our strategy to defend, where everybody except Estelle defends. Let's set her art so that Holy Rain. No, I don't want Holy Rain. I want Angel. No, Angel Rain. No, I want. She needs to have a healing. Is her main thing. Nightingale. All right, so we just saved. We should be able to do this.
I feel like an easy win. I guess I'll go easy on them.
Oh, I don't have any. Damn it. I don't have any limit. That's the problem here. You guys are not supposed to be killing them. What do I have to do? Position. Keep distance. Keep distance. Keep distance. Keep distance. Maybe I have to fight tougher enemies. They, like, refuse to run away.
You thought you could win?
Yeah, that was a waste.
I can do even better than this.
Yeah, whatever. I know you leveled up, but that was a complete waste of, a limit bottle there. So let's go to the Tower of Tarkaron just to try to actually spam enough healing for it to make a difference. Because we're supposed to be able to get this thing. Like, Draki was thinking, you know, you may not do enough damage with Rita in a single playthrough for this to work. But, well, you know what, the other option is just to... Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to come here. The other option is just to do the endgame dungeon and try again after that. See if she heals enough during the post-game dungeon, rather, to make this thing work. But yeah, now it's like, okay, I got the Seeker costume for Rita, which I wasn't expecting to be able to get at all. Now I really do feel like we should be able to get the, you know what, just for funsies, let's give her that outfit that I kind of preferred. The, yeah. To make sure that we don't run out of yeah, I'll make sure that we don't run out of TP. I'll do that. Now people actually should hopefully back the F off, or at least because the enemies are so weak, I think even on defend they'll just take them out because they're harmless. Or if they don't do like I asked, they'll at least... Oh, you know, I didn't switch them to... I just checked what defend is and didn't switch them to it, so it was my fault, really. Now I should be able to actually get...
This'll make good practice.
Don't get careless.
Now they actually should defend. I can use a limit bottle.
We're finished.
Isn't that taking way longer than it was supposed to? I guess I can just try to get more.
Just 'cause we're women doesn't mean we're weak.
I can do even.
Nah, you're just weak, and it's nothing to do with the fact that you're women. I don't know that that made any difference at all. I thought I was supposed to be, like,
Eliminate them.
healing super fast or something, but I don't really think that's what happened at all.
Don't get in our way.
Well, I guess we'll go take a quick look. I feel like I'm wasting limit bottles at this point. You know what? I really do feel like I wasted limit bottles. Let's go over there and visit with that area where I'm supposed to get this nurse title. And if it didn't work, I'm actually going to load to save the limit bottles. And what I'm going to do is, because there's no secret missions to be had in the post-game dungeon. It's just you fighting powerful enemies, including boss reduxes, and but you don't actually have to win in any specific way. So what I could do is just play as Estelle, set it on full charge, count on my powered-up party members with their fell arms to actually win the battles, and I'll just make Estelle use Nightingale a lot, and it might not be the most interesting thing to watch, but she should get a lot of healing in. Matter of fact, that should actually... It might not be the quickest way to win these battles, but they'll make them super low risk if she's constantly healing the whole party. But I'll only do that if we don't get the nurse outfit right here. And I'm hoping we get the nurse outfit right here. We're not getting the nurse outfit right here. Well, alright. I think we've had 30 minutes worth of video at this point, haven't we? I guess the smartest thing for me to do now is to double check and see... No, we've had more than 30 minutes. Double check and see how we're meant to get that outfit for her. Actually, you should go back and see if we can get that out, because there's an outfit for Judith we were supposed to get based on having lots of fatal strikes. It is what it is, folks. But yeah, I'll just check that off camera, and when we come back, next video is going to be the EX dungeon. And I'm thinking the last thing that we do in the entire game will be 200-man melee with Yuri, but we'll see. I'm MysteriousJG. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you next time.